20 years ago, there was the first departure into the ocean of stars, and now, 20 years later, a second story.
The Fantastic Space Odyssey continues.
Except with a new generation.
Always kind of a new generation.
Yeah. Pretty much
changing the guard, you know, that sort of thing.
Yeah, pretty much a second story retold. Yes, welcome to Star Ocean Second Evolution for the PSP.
And I swear the logo symbolizes star-crossed lovers, but that's just me.
Well, it makes sense. And I'd
like to think so, yeah.
I must say, I do like the redesigns of the cast in this version.
Oh god, well, which of these doesn't belong?
Well, she was shoehorned in, most likely, pretty much.
Yeah, but that's okay. I can forgive them, if only because I'm a big fan of Welch, so...
Yeah. And of course, the theme song, Start by Scandal.
Still want an MP3 of this all over this song?
Don't worry, I'll send it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as I mentioned, 20 years had passed since the events of First Departure. So as such, a new story. And of course, the same old awesome gameplay that we come to expect. It's also kind of ironic that this is the exact same team-ups that I actually have in my parties. That's right! I'm going to play this game as both protagonists.
Just so we could do something like that.
Yeah.
And again, I hate to tell you, Claude, but you're not Squall. You can't do a blasting zone. You need a gunblade for that.
Yep. Anyway. Ooh, a meteor!
Welcome to space.
Well, it ain't quite the final frontier, considering that there's so many things that can happen out here.
Including a great big old rock crashing into a planet causing problems.
Boom!
This is in no way related to Final Fantasy VII.
Then again, who can say?
Yeah, after they decided to, oh, Final Fantasy X, 10, their world's connected to FF7's world, it's like, you gotta be kidding me, Square. What next?
Well, to be honest, it makes sense.
It does, scarily enough. It does.
But that's a story for another day.
Space.
Indeed.
The realm of infinite
For now, we listen to this story.
It has long
Claude, stick to the cue card. It says the final frontier very clearly.
These dreams, countless in number, spread infinitely throughout the universe.
Much like the stars themselves.
Though some of these dreams are nightmares.
Hopefully they'll burn out pretty soon.
A race of sentient beings from planet Lazonia discovered in
just like in Second
Gamma,
Story, this game begins with a prologue delivered by our protagonist.
The flames of ferocious warfare across the galaxy.
If nothing else, I suppose in the PS1 version was a good setup for us Americans since we didn't get the first Star Ocean game.
The battleship Calnus received a commendation for excellence in command
or
for its victory
emulation.
in battle against Lazonia.
Yes, much like with Saigi Densetsu 3. Square. Seriously, one of these you've got to give America that.
SD-346.
All the other stuff you've been putting out.
The captain of the Calnus and his
Throw
second
the
in
man a series
command
of bone. Anyway, yes.
successfully contained a mysterious virus outbreak on the underdeveloped
So yeah, as such, a
planet
recap.
Rook.
Mysterious virus
They
outbreak.
also were able
When did this
to
become
prevent
Resident
the
Evil?
tyrannical
Well, then again,
Oh my god, Tyrant!
Conqueror.
Well-
Oh, tyrannical, sorry.
Well, that was pretty much what GA was, a tyrant.
Thanks to his achievements,
Anyone's against Star Wars vibes.
my father was promoted to admiral at the unprecedented
Yeah, this is most
young
definitely
age
not
of
our third
38.
take.
Most certainly not. And he didn't
I
just suddenly
respected him
age
more
20
than
years for no good
anybody
reason.
else in
I mean,
my
because of storyline.
Yeah, he's grown too decrepit for the
I know
battlefield.
that being a Federation officer is among
And yet
the
his
greatest
beard is not great
accomplishments
yet.
anyone can
That
hope
is
to
amazing.
achieve in this universe.
Must
Well,
have some youth still going
But
in
I
it.
am my own man.
Maybe so.
I'm no puppet.
You hear that,
I'm not
Shinobi? He's
just
not
the
your
son of
puppet.
Admiral Ronyx J. Kenny, hero of the Pan-Galactic Federation.
And yet you still live in your father's shadow.
So what am I doing here? Of
More
all
like you're stuck in
places?
your father's shadow.
He'll break out soon enough, though.
Yeah,
Don't worry, son. You'll get your chance.
it's through
But I
this.
came here to fight sin, sir.
It's through this story that he comes into his own. Yes, our protagonist, Claude
How's it
C.
look?
Kenny, voiced by Spike
Any
Spencer.
change from the pre-landing scans?
And because I wonder silly things, I'll forever be curious
No,
about
sir.
what C
None
stands
of the
for. But
wavelengths are
anyway,
showing any response.
I don't know.
The field resembles a magnetic
Who knows?
It's just like the D in
but its exact
Bonkers,
nature is still uncertain at the moment.
the Wildcat.
So it's possible that it's absorbing
Oh,
all
what was
the
that?
rays
What was that
from
Bobcat?
the
What was that
sensors.
Bobcat?
All right. Let's try running.
I forget. I haven't seen that in
magnetic
years.
waves the field is emitting.
That's okay. We get the point, I think, but yeah.
Claude, you're a ranking officer now. Use this to protect everyone if something happens.
Thank you.
Yes, Colonel. I mean, Dad.
What's wrong?
Admiral.
Nervous?
I know, I was thinking of Mega Man X4 for some reason.
No, not exactly.
Oh, dear
sir.
Lord. I don't know who the Iris is in this equation. Never mind, forget it. Just call the thing off.
Don't tell me you're already
Except
quaking in your
unlike
boots, Claude. It's
X4,
not the kind
they
of
made
behavior I
the
expect
heroine
from
of
an
this
ensign.
game is, well, she lives.
Thank God.
In fact, very central to the
You
plot.
can use this phase gun in battle by pressing.
That means there's
the
having enough
special
RPGs
arts
killed
button.
off main characters.
Don't be afraid to pull the trigger. It might just save your life.
I don't think we're ever going to be rid of that.
Unfortunately, it'll almost always be the ones I'm
No
attached
good,
to.
Admiral.
It's like
There's
they
no match
know.
with anything in our databases.
Yeah.
Is that right? All right. Let's get a closer look at it then.
All right, men, we're going in.
Even if Ronyx has become much more by the book. Not as reckless as he used to be.
It's just amazing to me considering how he acted in 1, so it's like, what the heck? Like father, like son, but good Lord. Old age has made him
What
wimpy.
can this possibly be?
Come on, old man, I know you still got it in you.
Anyone build something
I mean,
like
I'm
this
pretty sure you still got
here?
that symbology of yours.
We'll need to find a
Somewhere
way
or
into the
another,
dome
anyway.
first.
It's just, he's probably just
Alright.
become too old to fight.
All crew, spread out and investigate the area.
He's like Professor Oak, he's too old to go out and do it himself, so he's got to send the kids out.
Yeah.
Seriously, those are some big doors.
Stay
What they got
alert,
back there,
people.
King Kong?
Safety is of the utmost
Probably so,
priority.
Ian. Anyway,
Man.
what is Claude's opening talent for this run? Good, he has originality. He's gonna need that.
Composition and rhythm sense. He can write music. He probably can't write rhyme, but he can make music at least.
No, he needs listening.
Oh, right. Okay, I was
He
thinking.
can
What is
do
it, Claude?
he can do customization and writing.
Did you find something?
Yes, the controls of the door.
I think this is some type of control device. Maybe it'll open up an entrance into the dome.
I don't see any other way to open it.
Good job, Claude. Just as I expected.
And as usual, everyone is resentful
How did
of
you get?
Claude.
Think you can figure it out?
Oh, if only they
Just
knew.
give me a little more time and I should be able to.
Well, the thing is, they don't like how the Ronyx keeps treating Claude differently, or at least
I'm so busy.
or at least they have their suspicions that Ronyx is giving him special treatment.
Yeah. The scientists were so busy with the question if they could, they didn't stop to think of if they should.
It's open.
And that door should not have been opened. Good job.
Okay, next thing you know, there's gonna be a T-Rex.
How's it looking?
Can you say that again?
I don't see any
We have
sensors
D-Mix.
or security measures.
Put your head
Beyond
between your
that,
knees.
I can't say anything until we actually go inside.
All right, let's proceed inward and begin with the investigation. Look alive, everyone. We don't know what we'll find inside.
And yet you only got one gun.
Yeah. Between the 5 of them, there seems to be one gun. I'm not sure how well this bodes.
Don't you just love RPG logic?
Seriously.
Ooh, save point! Yes, we're gonna need save points a lot, especially if you're trying to recruit characters and you need specific talents. Because each character has a certain percentage of learning a talent and a certain probability of learning talents.
And thank God they fixed a glitch that was rare, but it did happen even once to me in the PS1 version, where apparently was a very teeny tiny chance that certain characters they're guaranteed to have a talent. They occasionally will not have that talent, and they can never learn it because they're supposed to have it guaranteed,
Don't
and
be
that's
careless,
not
Claude.
good when it's blessing a
We can
mana.
figure out what that
Yeah,
thing
that
is
means you're
before you
short
go
one
near it.
alchemist.
Thank you, PS1 version. That ruined my Leon
Don't worry.
from doing
It's nothing
anything
special.
whatsoever.
I'll be fine.
Thank
Stop.
God it's rare. but
Don't
still.
go any closer. We still don't know what that device is capable of.
I don't care.
Can't be a coward when it comes to the world of
Stay
space
away from that
exploration.
thing, Claude.
Sometimes you
But
must take
Dad-
risk.
Claude!
I'm sorry, sir, were you saying something? Click.
And here's an ironic echo.
How are we supposed to accomplish anything if you're going to be that scared?
And of course, in the PA in first
Look, there's
departure,
no
Ronyx
danger
is
at
like,
all.
"Why do I have a feeling this is going to happen again sooner or later?"
Subtle writers. Subtle.
Coordinates
Uh-oh.
214-368-9781.
Oh, great. Who opened the gate?
Seriously, who opened the damn Stargate? Who was authorized for this?
Nobody.
He's gone. Claude! Admiral, please don't.
Admiral, you can't do that. I can't let you do that, Admiral.
No, it's...
Damn it.
It's all my
God.
fault.
If only you were more firm with him. If only you actually had a second gun, you could have stunned him.
Oh, that's right. I was on Milokeenia. And then that light swallowed me up. Where
But,
the
well,
hell
some
am
things
I?
are destined to happen.
Yeah.
Dad,
Well, it may
where is
start as a
everyone?
freak accident.
Hey, I still have my communicator.
Well, you know how it goes.
It's no good. I
Yeah.
can't get a signal. So where
Well,
am
at least,
I? Where did I get
whatever you do,
sent to?
Claude, do not say main
Well, I
screen
can't
turn
just
on
sit
or we're gonna
around
have to hurt
here
you.
and do nothing.
Well, there's no
Figure out
screens
where I
around
am
here.
Right away.
Yeah.
From the looks of it, this place might be some underdeveloped planet.
Underdeveloped planet. No, we're not allowed to be here. We better get out of here.
I'm sorry, but the UP3 can suck it.
Yes, seriously. Again, that's one thing that from the last day. But yeah, one thing I liked about Claude, he was a little less, oh my god, super square tight champion of the UP3, unlike Fate.
There's someone there. Whoa!
It was refreshing change of pace, you could say.
Yeah. Oh,
Look out! Behind you!
It's Donkey Kong!
how ironic. There's burials in the next village over.
Yeah, who's that RPG villain? Donkey Kong? At
Rawr.
least it's not missing number.
We can handle this.
We
Yeah, one barrel, buddy. One barrel.
Wait, we can handle this, but again, it's just a standard.
Again, there's
Then again, it's a standard quote. Come on,
I think Claude suffers from Stormtrooper accuracy.
probably so.
I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
And we got 10 experience.
Again, no sword for your victory pose. It just looks like he's.
Whew. Good thing I made it in time.
Thank you, Trice, for making such an entertaining game.
Oh,
Ah, I shouldn't have used my phase gun. Great. How could I have been so careless?
then again,
That probably violated the underdeveloped planet.
if you hadn't done that, we wouldn't have a story.
But I
Then,
had to do it.
technically,
If
lives
I
are in
didn't pull
imminent
the trigger,
danger, so I'm
I
sure
couldn't
they
have
could at
saved
least
that girl.
go easier on him for that.
You alright? Well, that was a close one. By the way, if you don't mind me asking,
She's still in shock. So
I think she does, because she's out of here. She gone.
hey, wait!
I'm sorry if I scared you off. It's just a gun. I put it away, honest.
they don't know what guns are.
No, I know. Just I can imagine him thinking that at least, just out of reaction.
Well, at least she waited for us.
Oh, good.
And at least she didn't pull a Renault. I'll be waiting here. So. Oh God, no, not again.
Do we really need
I
Final
can't
Fantasy
leave it
8?
alone, and I'm sorry.
We don't need FF8 references.
No, that's okay.
At least it's not 13. Okay, I'm gonna be nice now.
The last thing we need is time compression.
I was really shocked.
Scary,
I only wish
huh?
the city had kept her epic accent, but I suppose it would have been difficult to maintain the whole time.
Yes,
Yeah.
a little. Still, I'm really sorry about all this. You saved me, but I just ran off like that.
Well, it's understandable. You were
Nah,
scared.
Don't worry about it.
Sorry if I did scare you off, though,
Besides,
bro. I didn't mean to.
Oh, I haven't introduced
Oh,
myself.
fanboy moment.
My
Look at that
name's
portrait.
Rena.
I'm sorry, she was
Rena
really cute.
Lanford.
Yeah. Yes, this is our second protagonist,
And,
Rena
I'm
Lanford,
Claude C.
voiced by Claudia Lenz. It's ironic that both these characters, their
Nice
voice
to meet you,
actors,
Mr.
have also
Kenny.
appeared in another PSP RPG,
So, Mr.
Lunar
Kenny,
Silver Star
was
Harmony,
there something you wanted to ask me earlier?
Really?
with
Oh, right.
Claude's
It's nothing
VA
that
voicing
important, really,
the main character's sidekick, as it were, and Reina's
where
VA
am I?
voicing the main heroine.
Of course. Well.
Are you a traveler?
You could. Not by
something
intent,
like
but you
that,
could say that,
yeah.
yes.
Where are you from?
We're from way after the day after tomorrow.
Oh wait, wrong game.
Let's try that again.
Where is that?
Stick to the script, read like we wrote
I
it.
figure she wouldn't know what I'm talking about.
Well, how can I put it? It's really far away from here. Really, really far away.
Probably.
I love that delivery, I really do.
A faraway
great.
place? I have never even been off this continent. That's really amazing. Is Earth farther away than L?
I suppose.
I believe so, kid. Like, you don't
It
even
must
know.
have been quite a long
And
difficult
ironically,
journey.
the two of them actually do go to Earth in the backstory of Star Ocean Blue Sphere.
Mr. Kenny, once we cross this bridge, we'll be in Arlia.
May not be much, but hey,
Arlia?
Earth's still
Is that
home,
where
so
you
I'm sure
live?
Claude missed it.
But,
Yeah.
are you sure it's alright if I just barge in?
Of course it is.
Of course it is,
Besides,
Claude. This is
I need to
RPG
repay you
conventions.
somehow.
Just walk right in,
No,
raid
please,
their
don't worry
chests,
about
you know,
it.
they're
I
all
didn't do
good.
anything
And
that-
besides, might as well get used to the
You
locals,
don't
considering
have to
that,
be so modest. It won't be much.
ironically,
Just
you
least
will
I can
have to
offer
save
you,
them.
So please.
Yeah.
to become a hero, even though you didn't want to be.
The accidental hero, if you would. Which seems pretty typical for an RPG, but you know, hey.
What can you do?
If it works, don't argue with it.
Here we are.
If it's not broke, don't
Welcome
fix it.
to Arlia.
Hey, and of course, this scene is different depending on which character you're playing as.
I haven't breathed air this clean
Of
in a
course.
long time.
I mean, it would make sense you'd hear Rena's thoughts instead of Claude's, but you know.
What do you
Yeah.
mean by clean air? Is there such a thing as dirty air?
Oh, there is back home.
Yeah, it's sure dirty where I come from, anyway.
Believe me, you are blessed, if nothing
Really?
else, to not have that.
I
To
don't think I would like
to have
that.
clean air, as opposed to. Nah.
I don't think so either. This feels 1,000 times better.
The downsides to the Industrial Revolution.
Well, there's plenty
Yeah.
of clean air here, so breathe as much as you please. I need to run back home for a little bit, Mr. Kenny.
Okay.
Would you mind maybe taking a walk around the village for a little while?
I don't mind.
Sure, no problem.
We got time. Why not?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Take your time. No hurry here.
Claude, however, is in a hurry.
It's probably not a good idea to get too involved with the locals. I better try to find a way back.
Kind of
Good
hard
luck
to
with
do
that.
so.
Yeah.
Maybe the villagers will have something helpful to tell me.
Or maybe they won't.
I wouldn't hold my breath, Claude. Just saying, you know.
Oh well. At least,
Barrel. Not at all important, but barrel.
well, at least we could raid the treasure chests.
He has a different kind of raid to get to.
And of course, like pretty much every other Star Ocean game, you're limited in terms of how many items you can carry in one slot. 20.
Which was like Chrono Cross. You could talk to the barrel and eventually be like, "What do you want?" and give you an item. It answered, but it's just a barrel. Probably.
So where is he right now?
I love that. I just
Well,
wonder
I
who's
told
supposed to
him
be
to look
talking.
around
It's
town
great.
for a bit.
Oh.
Wait a minute, Rena.
Hi.
Not meaning to
Excuse
intrude,
me.
but hi.
I just happened to
Hi,
wander
how are
in
you?
here.
Oh, is something wrong, Mr. Kenny?
Oh, no, nothing's wrong.
Well, a little embarrassed. I didn't mean to
I
walk
was
in on
just
a
walking
private
around the
conversation,
village
you know,
and
girl
I
talk,
wound
but
up here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
yes, this
I
is for
didn't
one of you guys.
expect you to
Very
be
dangerous to
here.
barge in on girl talk. Don't do it. Girls only. Boys
Is
people
this
over
a bad
there.
time?
Yeah, considering that.
Thanks, Riku.
Yeah, considering that insert PAs.
Oh, no.
Sometimes barging in on girl talk might cause you to lose
Mom,
affection
this
points.
is Mr. Kenny. He's the one who saved
In some
me
cultures, that's punishable by death. You gotta be careful now. You
Oh,
know.
my.
Yeah.
So he's the one you told me about? Well, hello there, Mr. Kenny. I'm Rena's mother. Just call me Westa. Rena said that you saved her from a dangerous situation earlier.
And of course, Claude being very humble.
Oh, it wasn't anything special at all.
On the contrary.
But of course it is.
Well, you did save her
It would have
life,
been a
so
disaster
it's
if
something
you
at
hadn't
least.
shown up when you
Yeah.
did. I told this girl
You'd have been
time
toast.
and again to
Burnt
stay
toast,
away from
even.
the sacred forest, but she never listens to me.
Oh, Ma, jeez, you have to say that in front of
Mom.
company. God.
Anyway.
Rena, you should just be glad that you're okay.
Alright then, well,
Anyways,
I think
Mr.
it's time
Kenny,
for an
I'm
actual
sorry I kept
tour
you
of the
waiting.
village.
I'm done here, so how about I show you around the village?
Ah, yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, considering that we're stuck in this very slow beginning.
See you later, Mom.
It's usually what I hate about RPGs.
Okay, I got
It's
it.
so
Have
slow in the
fun, you
beginning
two.
before you actually get free reign.
It was nice meeting you, ma'am.
I think it depends on the RPG. Some feel more slow than others. And some feel okay to me. So
And
I
then-
guess it all depends.
And then you have
sorry
games
about
like
my
the
mother.
Persona games, that, well,
She can be
namely
annoying
3 and 4,
sometimes.
which are literally a slice of life.
It doesn't bother me.
But
My
then
parents were
again,
kind of the
I
same
love
way.
those games,
Oh,
even
really?
despite the slow beginnings.
Yeah, like you wouldn't believe. You'd be
Yeah,
amazed.
I have a complicated way of liking and disliking things.
Well, shall we get going?
Hey, well, every taste, and all of them are explained differently, so nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's better to be complicated than simple and boring, so...
Yeah, from somewhere far away. Maybe even a galaxy far, far away.
In a time long ago.
Oh, wait, no, it wasn't that long ago. It was only like, what, 10 minutes? Anyway, the carpenter's house.
Yeah, it's the place where the kids will be meeting a certain Welsh vineyard and probably be scarred for life, but you know, hey, it's Welsh,
Vineyard.
so...
Vineyard. It's,
Well, the reason being, in Star Wars 3, I believe she pronounces it that way, and so...
well, then again, pronunciations tend to be different among games, I guess.
That names don't always follow pronunciation conventions, so one never can tell.
And then you got games that don't follow a pronunciation guide. Oh wait, did I just quote a trope? I just did. No
damn
pronunciation guide.
Tropes! They're so evil, but you can't get away with them.
She has taste, so she actually has cooking as her default specialty.
You know, that's fine and all, but you can't always account for taste, so...
Yeah.
But that's not really not saying it's Rena, more like Welch, but hey.
Yeah.
Welch for the last time, put the fanfic down and let's go.
Certainly smells good.
Tasty, cha-cha. Tasty, cha-cha.
Herbs. So, what kind of herbs do we have? I see. Do we have any green herbs?
Now I figure they're the secret 11 herbs and spices that go into KFC.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You never had KFC, Claude? What's wrong with you? Oh,
Nope.
sorry. Wrong script. Amazed you made it this far.
Yeah. Is she still alive?
Well, of course he's still alive, because, you know, Portal. God damn it. Anyway. GLaDOS.
That and, well, the thing is, he is constantly, you know, if he's injured, he could have always visited the doctor on board the Calnus. But nope. Now
Only if he was the hologram, because the hologram is freaking awesome, Doctor, but that's another Star Trek entirely.
another trek to the stars.
Oh, God.
But no, I'd say if you want somebody who's a very lucky man, who is always amazed at being still alive despite being in so many mishaps and accidents, look no further than Phoenix Wright.
I still can't believe that. That's just amazing to me.
Considering all he's gone through.
Yeah, good job, Nick. It's amazing you made it this far as a lawyer and as just a human being still functioning here.
Yeah, not to mention just recently getting his attorney's badge back. Yeah, after having planned for so long to expose the truth of why he was disbarred. You haven't changed at all, Mr. Wright. Yeah, nothing's changed. My past is like my logic, straight and true. All I did was point a finger of justice in the right direction.
Hello.
like
Rena,
your
I
logic.
wasn't expecting
Oh,
you two to
Phoenix.
be back so early.
Well, then again, he's
Just in
older
time,
now.
though. I was just finishing up everything.
Finishing
No
up?
reference to
What?
Demolition Man intended, of course. Phoenix!
Anyway, well, that's a lot of food.
Oh, dear Lord.
Uh,
Clearly she's been listening to
Mom,
the Snickers
what's all
mentality
this
of,
food
you know,
here
feast.
for?
That's one
Doesn't it
philosophy
look
that's going a little
delicious?
far here.
I put all of my best.
I gotta say, what the hell is with that
recipes on the
rowboat?
table for you.
I remember
not
you
what
said in the
I
last
mean.
take. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to say
What?
rowboat.
Did I do something
Look!
wrong?
On the lower
I
left!
just thought I'd thank Mr. Kenny with a nice
Oh yeah,
meal.
you're right. There's a rowboat. What the hell?
You never noticed that till
Where'd that
now?
come from? I don't think so. No. Oh, it was the food. Okay, it's the food's
Is
fault.
it?
I love food.
He's pretty young, so I
doesn't?
figured he'd have a big appetite.
Although I swear, the way she's
are
acting,
hungry,
and
aren't
you'd
you,
think
Mr.
she
Kenny?
was the teenager here, and Rena was the mother
Actually, I am,
sometimes.
Yeah.
I swear, she just acts like she's.
See, a real man could put all this away, no problem.
Brother.
I understand
Eat as
she's a
much
widow.
as
No
you
offense to her.
like,
I'm just
all
saying
right?
she acts a little odd sometimes. That's all. Just around the ear.
Thanks.
Oh, Mom.
Oh, I'm crying out loud. Act your age.
Well, the thing is, Reina's embarrassed. An hour later.
It's supposed 5 minutes, but anyway. Oh, I bet that was
Thank you so much.
well
for the
played,
meal,
Adam.
but
Well played.
I just can't eat anymore.
Are you okay?
Damn, Claude, you have to
You
force it
didn't
down.
have to force it all down, you know.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've got a cast iron stomach.
One of the best lines of the game, I swear.
Yeah.
I'm sorry my mother made so much.
What are you kidding? It was
It
wonderful.
was all delicious.
I'd
though.
do it again if I had
My
to.
mother would never be able to do something like that.
She may do a hands-on approach,
for
but
the
even
compliment.
so,
I'm
there's
glad
only so
you're
much you can do
happy.
with your hands.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go downstairs and help my mother clean up.
Yeah.
Feel free to rest up here for a bit, all right?
After a big meal, you have to have a big sleep.
Sure,
That's just
that sounds
stereotype.
good.
Do.
It's like on Thanksgiving. After the meal, everybody wants to go to sleep, except for me for some reason.
I'm thinking turkey does that to
Man,
people.
I'm full.
I'm just weird, I swear. Thanksgiving just knocks people up, and me afterwards, I'm like, hey, I'm good. I'm awake for a while. What's going on?
I hope she
What's
doesn't
this?
worry
Can't
about me.
handle it.
Well, at least they don't serve booze during
Gotta
Thanksgiving.
find a way to get home.
Yeah, thank God for little things, right?
Yeah. Besides, I wouldn't like the taste of booze.
And
It's
myself,
taking a
well,
while.
I wouldn't end up acting like my mother when drunk, so just stay away from that.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Ray did tell me to stay upstairs.
No, great. You can't go downstairs. You shouldn't go into a room because that's not nice, but you have to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Thanks for these options, Trace. They're just great. They're wonderful.
Yeah, and there's a chest with blackberries in there. And insult to injury game. They
A
tried to-
Blackberry. You think by whatever
hello,
year
man.
this is compared to our AD, they be evolved beyond blackberries. Oh wait, that's not what you meant.
How is the meal, Mr. Kenny?
Wrong blackberry.
I didn't make too much, did I?
Are you kidding?
Oh,
that was
not at
just
all.
right.
All of it was wonderful. Thanks for making it.
It's been a long time since
Really?
you've had homemade
Oh,
food.
I'm so glad to hear that.
I
You're
eat like a
welcome.
pig. Claude, you are. Oh wait, no, it's Boom.
Like I said, it's been a long time since
So
he ate
you
homemade
really
food.
liked it?
I bet he did. Bet he has,
I
yeah.
really did.
Because he more or less had to eat rations, I think,
Are
aboard
you
the Countess.
100% sure?
Either that or just...
Westa, please stop sounding like you're
100%
hitting on him.
sure about it.
Anyway,
Well, thank you.
I'm sorry interpretations, but
I
still.
wouldn't know what to do if it was
Oh, it's
good
because
enough for
she
the
thinks it's
hero.
okay. That clears it up then.
wait,
I was gonna say.
Wait, what?
Did you just say hero?
Oops.
I was talking about a song. I was talking. Oh God, Rena! I said it.
Run away!
Boy. Swim away.
Use that rowboat you never use.
Raina! Oh no!
I still
no,
can't
no.
believe you never
Again,
noticed
these
it.
things- Jeez.
I still can't believe you never noticed that.
I know. It's just that I.
But what do you expect? She's embarrassed that she let it slip.
Calm down, Mom.
I just
Tell me
seriously.
what's wrong.
I said it.
What'd you say, Mom?
I said the H word.
God damn it, Mom! For the last time, I told you quit telling people about my hentai collection.
What did you say?
Oh wait, you meant hero.
I don't
Yeah.
think he understood what I
But
meant.
wait a minute. It's as if they have that around here.
Look, what's going on here?
Or do they? That's a scary
Well,
thought.
you know, I'm pretty sure that the fan fiction shop was on this planet.
Please be calm,
No, I
everyone.
think it's on the next one.
It's all right. He doesn't understand.
Oh yeah,
what this
that's
is
right.
all
Because
about
that,
either.
okay, since
Yeah. Anyway.
damn it,
Oh,
I'll get
Mr.
my joke
Kenny.
straight eventually.
Yeah.
Meantime, we have old man for plot exposition.
Because we always got to have an old man for that.
Okay,
This
blood
must be
please.
Claude C. Kenny, then, yes? Allow me to say, I'm honored to make
Yeah,
your
they don't give this guy a
My
portrait.
name is Regis.
Even though he
and I
has a
humbly
unique
serve
sprite.
This village as its mayor.
Maybe they figure with a name like Regis,
Good to
people
meet
can
you,
just
sir.
assume May looks like an old version of.
Yeah.
Allow me to thank you profusely
Epic
for
beard, though, I
saving our
swear.
dear Rena's life in the
A
sacred
beard that
forest.
Santa Claus would be jealous of.
Oh, not at all, sir.
Name?
Crinkle.
Speaking of
Name?
which, Rena has
Sinterklaas.
told me that you are
Name?
in
Père
the
Noël.
midst of a
Poo-poo,
journey.
Gijo. Okay, Regis, that's enough.
Oh, well, it's hardly worth calling a journey, really.
It's a journey to nowhere.
So tell me, where is your destination? The kingdom of
I'm
Koth?
afraid I can't tell you,
Or
Regis. See,
perhaps
he's
the
been to the
continent
desert
of
on a horse
Lacour?
with no name, you know. And you know how that works out, right?
Well,
Then again,
I,
he hasn't even rode a horse, I think.
A curious traveler indeed. Not only do you not know where you are, but where you are going is also yet unknown.
Like I said, a journey to nowhere.
Wait, there is a term for this. It's called a wanderer.
What are you trying to say, sir?
Come on, Regis, give the guy a little credit.
But then
Mr.
again,
Kenny, if you will forgive my rudeness for a moment, I do believe everything you have told us has been a lie.
what?
Can't fool the old man.
You
Not that
are
easily.
far from an ordinary traveler.
What? My clothes didn't give me away?
If I'm not a traveler, then what am I?
A visitor from another world.
Yeah, that part right.
A hero of legend, hidden under the guise of a traveler. In
Yeah,
fact,
yes, the blonde-haired,
even you
red
will
beard
agree
Dan.
that you
You,
are the
sir,
hero of
are
light
from
who has come to
other
fulfill his
world.
duty as our savior.
Uh,
Am I wrong?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, hold
What?
it.
Listen, what would possibly make you think that I,
If it's proof you need, then let me share with you a glimpse of our world.
But then again,
It has been told in our history.
maybe they
that
actually
when the
had
people of Expel are
ancient
suffering
images of
under
someone
the
that looked
threat
just
of
like him.
impending doom, a hero will appear in garbs
That'd
of
be quite
foreign
scary.
make, and with his sword of light, he will save us all.
So, coincidence or
Your clothes are nothing
irony of
like
fate?
what we have,
You decide.
and you carry the sword of light. What more proof do we need?
I hate to correct you, old man, but he
Ooh,
doesn't have a melee
I don't
weapon.
have any sword.
Nah.
It's very
light.
much projectile.
Of course
Now, if it was
you
a
do.
lightsaber, again, that'd be a
You
whole other
used
story,
the
but-
blinding light to save me earlier.
But it's not a sword at all.
That?
Yeah, she was blinded by the light.
Maybe
Come
he
on.
really isn't the one.
Wrong light.
He's got to be.
No, this one.
Well, there's like 3 different ways that could go, so.
Yeah.
I think I know why you're all confused. This weapon of mine, it's not a sword of light, although I'll admit that it's something like one. But still, carrying this around doesn't make me any kind of special hero. There's gotta be some
You brought
kind of
technology
mistake.
to a technologyless planet. I think they're gonna assume a
How
few
can you
things,
say
man.
that?
Well, he's trying to explain.
Oh, I know, just.
Well, I mean, I'm not a hero. I don't have any kind of power like that. I don't even have
Not
any idea
yet,
what's
but
going
you will
on
learn.
here.
Yeah, considering that you're able
expect
to
me to save anyone
invoke
at
what symbological force you have through sheer force of will.
You truly have no idea? You really don't know anything about the sorcery globe or the cataclysms?
Nope.
Or the Golden Land, or the Triforce, or oh no, that's the wrong story.
We're not talking about something that happens in the
I
village
swear, every time I hear
here.
Cataclysm, I think
We're
of
talking about the
Link to the
cataclysms
Past.
that have affected the entire world.
There's that one Book of Mudora legend thing. Talking about Cataclysm's Eve.
Yep.
It seems that you do not really know what we are talking about. Please allow me to explain.
Yes, please. We need some semblance of
All
plot.
began 3 months ago.
Some might call this a Macon moment, but I always liked Macon anyway, so you know what, whatever.
Yeah.
If we didn't have old men rambling on and on, we wouldn't have a plot, because
On
they have
another
to explain it to
continent,
us. See, somebody's
northwest
got
of
to
this
talk, so.
village, there is a kingdom by the name of El. One fateful day, a meteor crashed upon Aluria, a town located within El's territory.
And where it made quite the impression.
It left an
At
impact,
first,
you might say.
people saw it as merely a rare and remarkable celestial event.
So we realized it was no shooting star.
But before
That's
long,
no shooting star.
a
That's a space
cataclysm
station.
took place. Great hordes of monsters suddenly appeared in the once peaceful nation, and the havoc they spread devastated the kingdom of El.
Definitely talking about the lunar cry. Good lord.
Oh, brother.
There
How
has
many more
never
of those
been
do we need?
anything like this before in
No
our
more.
world.
Dear
Not
God,
until
please
the
no more.
arrival of that meteor.
It's kind of,
Yeah, don't worry. You
It
think that
only
meteor's
stands
pressed
to
away, do you see
reason
meteor
that the two
swarm?
events are related to each
although
other.
we might get that in the future. Might.
I don't care if it's impractical, I still love that spell. It's just
The
too awesome.
meteor came to be
Yeah.
called the sorcery
Even
globe.
Star Ocean 3 is crazy.
A
Oh my god, it
stone
takes
of
10 minutes to
pure
cast version.
demonic evil.
It's like, okay, Sophie, we get it. We hear you chanting. Just
No
cast the
matter
damn
how
spell
you
already.
look at it, that stone must be the reason for the disasters that have befallen the world.
It only stands to reason.
And now, just as the sorcery globe fell upon our heads one day, so you have also appeared out of thin air.
Well, not by
If
choice.
that stone is the source
Certainly
of
by
the
much
chaos,
chance, yes.
then we believe that only you
But
can
I'm
cut
only
through the
one
chaos
man,
and
Regis.
save us.
Then, speaking of chaos, again, this goes back to
But I'm
Diaz,
just,
damn it.
The cataclysms are still ongoing as we speak. Strings of earthquakes like nothing recorded before. Docile animals turning into fearsome monsters. It will not be long before disaster befalls this humble village, too.
3 months have passed and yet nothing's happened here so far? How convenient.
Yeah, a
But
little too convenient.
I'm not anyone special like your story said. How am I supposed to deal with some kind of magic meteorite?
Well, obviously you shoot it with your gun thing.
If you are not,
That'll
then
impress the
where did you
locals.
come from? And where are you going?
Then again, maybe too big for even him to handle.
Yeah, no, I'm just...
That's...
Actually, it
I don't
is.
know how to explain it. And even if I did, you wouldn't understand it. The only thing I can tell you is that I'm here because of an accident. And not because I wanted to be here. I just want to go back to where I came from. That's all.
If he had to elaborate on it more, they wouldn't even believe him.
I suppose you could call it a quirk
You
of
must
fate
have
if you
your
wanted to,
reasons,
but anyway.
But you must let us know more before we can make sense of this.
But he can't.
I know, but that's all I can tell you.
I'm sorry he's still not adult yet. There are those who still have authority over him. He doesn't have a choice.
Very well.
Daddy says no talking, so...
If you insist on it, then I am sure there is at least some truth to it. We will have to accept that you are not the hero of light after all.
As much as it hurts.
Damn, right,
How can
I'm
this
sorry.
be?
I'm sorry. This is probably not what you all wanted to hear.
Not at all. It is our own fault forcing you to be someone you
It's
are not in
easy
the
for
first
either side
place.
of this.
I'm sorry about this.
But Rena, she can't accept it.
Rena!
She still believes she can't let that be taken from her so easily.
You should probably leave her be for now. She believed with all her heart that you were the hero we needed. I'm sure she will be over it soon enough.
Not soon enough.
Regis, you wise away maybe, but I'm thinking even you don't understand the hearts of women, so it's not that easy, I'm afraid.
Nope.
There is one thing I would like to ask of you, Mr. Kenny.
Oh?
Please, if you can, try to avoid acting in a way that would confuse others.
Well, I think we already have
I
the
am,
UP3
of
guiding us on that
course,
front, so
referring to the
not a
sword
problem,
of
old
light.
man.
But if you could, I ask you to be prudent with your behavior in general.
Well,
as
then
well.
again,
As I explained,
circumstances
to you,
force
things
him
have been
to
unsettled ever since
break
the
that
sorcery
pact into
globe
two.
landed.
He has to
People
take
are
action, there's
anxious
just no way
and
he can sit idly
uncomfortable.
by. He's too much
To
like
have
his father.
someone who matches
Exactly.
the
And I think
this is a
description
good
of
thing,
our
so.
legends
exactly,
suddenly appear
he
in
becomes
these
way too
circumstances.
involved.
Well, hopefully you can understand
involved now,
why
can't look away.
people like Rena were holding out so much hope for you. So I do ask you to be mindful not to instill that hope into people. Please. That would be easier for everyone.
Well, he'll try.
Yes, Mayor. I'll try my best.
Well then, on that note, Mr. Kenny, what's your next order of business?
Who knows?
I wish I knew.
Place to
I
stay
thought
for the
maybe
night,
I
I
would try
know,
to
but
find
you know.
something that'll get me back home, but
How you gonna find that in an
that
undeveloped
case,
planet?
why don't you stay here in our village for a while? You can stay in my house for as long as you like. Perhaps you'll be able to find out something useful while you're here.
Well, not really.
I don't know, do you have an
couldn't
extensive
impose
library
like
for you? There may be tomes to help me out on
Not
this, you never
at
know.
all.
Nope,
If
not
anyone
here.
was imposing around here, it was
What kind of
certainly
backwater
us.
village is
I
this?
insist.
You have libraries?
No, it's just
in that
that
case, I
the
will
only
accept your
real
offer.
library on this planet is on the next continent.
And the sweet little "You're Taking a Rest" tune. Every good RPG should have one of these.
Yep. Alright. Hello there.
Did you sleep well?
yes, very. Thank you.
And what a high budget enhanced remake, even the
Then
hired
I will
help
see
gets
you
voice acting. How
downstairs.
nice.
Well, when there's a scene. And yet, I'd say perhaps 90% of the game is fully voiced.
Good morning, Mayor.
And there's a scene, but we were told not to make a scene.
you're
Well, I guess it's
finally
too late for that then.
Yeah.
Yes, I needed a good night's sleep.
Well, good thing you got it then.
Superb.
Believe me, you're gonna need it.
Superb.
Yep.
By
Considering
the way,
we are
Mr.
currently on our own.
If you can't find what you're looking for here in Arlia, you might want to try visiting the town of Salva to the north. Salva's
Well,
a mining
that's true. We could always
where
use
you
some
can
new
find
equipment.
people from all across the continent. Perhaps it will prove to be worthwhile to have a look over there.
All right. Thanks for the tip.
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
and
before
one
we
more
go,
thing.
we need a proper
Your
weapon.
sword of light will probably attract too
Yeah,
much
he's
attention.
brought that up, so
please,
yeah,
make
what are you
use
getting,
of
old
this
man?
sword
Oh, okay, you're
instead.
getting a...
Finally, if you're ever tired, you can use
So yeah,
the upstairs bed
much
any
like
time
the
you like.
previous protagonist in the series, Claude can equip
Great.
longswords.
Thank you very much.
Good, at least have a weapon with which to defend ourselves now.
And of course, apparently he
wish
picked
you
up on
the
the
best
Adaro
of
style while in the academy, while at the same time learning how to use the basic combat arts.
Yeah.
And like I said, he's able to evoke the symbological force within him through sheer force of will, which would explain a lot of his killer moves, actually.
Yeah. Oh, good times.
Well, considering that it's the same holds true for Albel in Star Ocean to the End of Time, because he uses the same style.
And Albo is my favorite character from SO3, so why not?
Yeah. Anyway,
Of course, I still have to say Claude at least wins something with his parent to Peaches.
in the second story, yes.
So one thing PSP can't quite hold over it, if nothing else, the Narm charm, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Thanks. Anyway.
Oh, Mr.
Of
Kenny.
course, this track is one of many tracks
Morning.
that have this leitmotif.
Good morning.
This-
Very much fond of the. I'm just fond of the whole soundtrack. It's just good music in general. damn it.
Exactly.
I'm sorry about what
Matoi
happened
Sakuraba.
yesterday. I didn't mean to cause a scene
The
like
best
that.
RPGs, the whole soundtrack
It's
is
all right.
100% good.
I mean,
Yeah.
You will not
I
find
know I
one
must
track
look
you
really
dislike. That's
out of
just,
place
to me anyway,
now
that's
that
like
I know
a
the
good
whole
RPG.
story.
Even if some of them
It's
may
pretty easy to see how
cause
everyone came to
sudden
that
nightmares. I know a few that would.
I grew up listening to tales about the hero, you know. They talked about
Maybe so,
how
but
the
there's still at
hero
least
would
some
appear
epic
in our
tracks.
time of
That's
greatest
true.
need and save
Like, you
our
know,
way of
Climax of
life.
the Tower. I
And,
still love that. That's like my
I
favorite
mean,
boss
a
theme,
lot
I
of
think, in this
people
game.
are desperately in need right now, aren't they?
First time I
all
heard that, I was
around
like,
the
oh
world.
crap. Bad things are
Having you
about to
show up
happen.
Just like the stories at
Yep.
a time like this. I just thought you had to be the one.
Well, it's to be expected.
Well, he will be the one to fight for justice, just not yet.
I mean, I wasn't
Yeah.
sure, but I was pretty sure.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be the hero you wanted.
Well, not yet.
I didn't mean that, Mr. Kenny. It's not your fault. I'm the one to blame for being so easily taken in by the stories of the hero.
I gotta have some hope. It's just the kind of world you live in.
Mm-hmm.
I
At
still
least
want
not
to
Unalaska,
apologize,
so.
though. I really wish there's something I could do.
Well, like I said, you're not the
You
hero
don't have to
yet.
worry about it. I hope you
give it
can
some
get back
time,
to your
Claude.
home soon.
Rena.
I'm sorry, but would it be alright
And I
if
know
stayed
this is
here
gonna be a
alone
stupid
for a
thing to
little while?
ask, but why is it that apparently everyone in this universe can speak English?
You know, do I need to point this out, or is this a joke, man? Because I have the answer.
Universal translators?
Yes. Only because of Star Ocean 3 that I would know this, but yes. Oh, gee, he doesn't look suspicious at least, but yes. The handy-dandy magical communicators. Which, you know, Fate the Genie says short his out. But, okay, yeah, that was for a good cause. But still, Cliff nailed it. Like, oh, come on, man, we do run around the communicator here.
Hey, mister.
Because apparently English is a universal language.
If you're
Yes,
gonna
the
leave
Lucian,
the
what can we do
village,
for you?
You better stay close to the road, okay? The forest is really dangerous.
Oh, really? I don't see how dangerous it could be.
At least you know, like Pa say, danger! Pah! Kindergartens, move out!
Exactly.
Calm down there, Pa say.
Hey,
Oh, okay,
hey.
we're in the first part.
Yep. See you guys in part 2 when we officially begin Claude's story. Not with a slow beginning. Anyway, see you then.
Yeah.